Assalamualaikum. Good morning, students. How are you guys today?
I'm
Very
fine.
good. How
Good.
about you, miss?
Good. I'm fine. I'm great. Thank you. Glad to hear that. Is there any of your friends that absent today?
I don't know.
Indy is not
Gali is
here.
attending family event.
Gali
Indy is
and
sick.
Indy. Okay. Thank you so much. So, we will talk about simple present tense today. Have you heard that phrase before?
It's grammar.
Yes, it's related to grammar. Perfect. It's a good start. Can you give me example? Contohnya seperti apa?
I
I
read
speak
novel
Indonesia.
essay.
Good. Okay, let's start ya. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
Miss.
we
Bu.
can. I
Yes.
see it.
Okay. So we will talk about simple present tense today. I have 4 main points that I will present to you, and we will learn it together. Okay. So the first one is function. We will talk about what does simple present tense for, what the function of this grammar part. Okay. And the second one is pattern. What do you know about this pattern thing when I say pattern?
Pola kalimat.
Pola.
Pola, yes, perfect. How many kinds are there?
Dua.
3.
3, yes.
Positif, negatif, dan interrogatif.
Great. Oh, it's such a good start. Really. Okay, the third one is characteristic. So we will talk about the differences and the main points to remember about this simple present tense, right? And the last one is exercise. So let's practice together. Of course, practice makes perfect, yeah? Okay, the first one is function. So we use simple present tense in English is first for repeated or regular action in the present time period. Or habits. What is habits?
Kebiasaan, miss.
Yes, kebiasaan. So, and then the next one is two stating facts or general truth. For example, matahari itu kan terbitnya dari timur, so it's a facts. That form is in simple present tense, okay? The third one is permanent things such as job and address. So if you want to tell people about your address or your job, you can say it in simple present tense. And the last one is expressing opinions, ideas, and agreement. What is the common phrase for you to say opinion, to express your opinion?
In my opinion.
In my opinion, I think, I believe that, and so on. And then agreement such as I agree with you, I disagree with you. Next is we have patterns and rules. We already get into the pattern and rules. So we have 2 in here, ya, tapi belum semua. First one is positive sentence. We have the pattern, it's subject and verb 1. Okay, let's take a look at the example. Ada singular and plural. Do you guys know what it is?
Subjek tunggal dan jamak.
Tunggal and jamak. So, tunggal is used for?
She, he, it.
Perfect. And plural is, atau jamak, itu contohnya apa? Subjek jamak.
We, they.
You, we, they. Yes, correct. So, we have the example in here. Bu, apa sih kok ditambahin SIS di pinggirnya? Okay, so the first main point of this material is if the subject is singular or tunggal, you have add S or ES for the verb. Contohnya ini, he eats breakfast every day. Asal katanya apa?
Eat.
Eat, yes. Jadi karena he itu subjek tunggal, jadi kita tambahin S in the word eats. For plural atau jamak, we don't need to add any S or ES ending to the word. For example, I swim twice a week. Swim, no swims, no swimming, and so on. It's just swim. Is it clear enough?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay, the next one is negative sentence. So the pattern is subject plus do or does not plus verb 1. Nah, ini ciri yang kedua. Do or does itu dipakai untuk di negative sentence and interrogative nanti. So do is used for plural and does is used for singular. Contohnya, in singular, she does not speak French. Nah, does dan do ini, does not and do not ini bisa dipersingkat menjadi doesn't and don't. Let's take a look at the second one. It doesn't rain today. Nah, berarti si verb satunya itu speak dan rain. Okay, and the second one we have plural. Nah, plural itu yang dipakainya do. I do not like durian. I don't like durian. It's the same thing, okay? So, jangan diambil pusing karena mau kalian tulis do not atau don't itu tidak masalah asal penulisannya benar. Next, interrogative. Nah, di interrogative ini ada dua jenis kalimat tanya. There are yes no question and WH question. For the yes no question itu maksudnya kalau kita menanyakan hal itu, nah dijawabnya itu hanya yes atau no. So the pattern is for the yes no question, do or does plus subject plus verb one. Nah, contohnya di singular seperti yang kita bahas sebelumnya, does itu untuk singular. Does he like pizza? Verb di sini itu like dan subjeknya itu he. Apa jawabannya?
Yes,
Yes.
he does.
Yes, he does or no, he doesn't. Perfect. Things to remember in this pattern. Walaupun subjeknya singular, we don't need to add s or es ending if we have does. You
Yes,
understand?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
For the WH question tentunya menjawab pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang berhubungan dengan awalannya ya. Why, menanyakan kenapa, alasannya. Who, menanyakan siapa, and so on. For the plural one, when do you want to meet me? When is the WH question. Do karena subjeknya jamak, you itu jamak ya. And then want as the verb. So keep in mind these patterns, okay? The next one is characteristic. So verb one is used in this simple present tense. Subject is matter. Jadi does itu untuk singular, she, he, it for example ya. And then if the word does already exists, do not, tidak boleh, dilarang add any s or es ending for the verb. Okay. Terus ada yang plural itu pakainya do. Contohnya plural apa aja? I, you, we, they, and so on. So you don't need to add s or es ending if the subject is plural, maupun itu ada do ataupun tidak, karena emang sejatinya sudah plural, jadi tidak perlu memakai s or es. Next, what if? It may be your common questions. So the first one, what if the subject is consist of two names? Okay, then it's considered as plural atau jamak. Contohnya seperti apa? Nah, ini ada Mark and Jeno. Itu kan dua orang yang melakukannya, subjeknya. Berarti verbnya itu tanpa s or es ending. Jadi Mark and Jeno play video games every day. Second one, what if I don't know where to put adverbs of frequency? Apa itu adverbs of frequency?
Keterangan.
Contohnya seperti sometimes, rarely, never, always ya. Nah, you have to put it between the subject and the verb. For example, she never likes me. Third one, what if I don't know which ending should I use for verb? S or es. Nah, ini ada beberapa verb yang endingnya itu bisa s or es. So, let's take a look at this one. Verb that end in o, ch, sh, x, or z, we add es. Goes, catches, fixes, and then that end in a vowel plus y. What is vowel?
Ow.
So we just add s says, plays, vowel itu huruf vokal ya. And the last one, if the verb is end in
Huruf
consonant,
konsonan ya?
ya huruf konsonan, we remove the y and add ies. Nah, malahan bukan s or es aja ya, ada yang ditambahin juga ies. So, marries, studies, and carries. That's all. So, we're going to practice, right? Please fill in the blanks and make sentences. So I will give you 20 minutes from now on. Are you done?
Yes. Yes, Miss.
Great. Let's see the result, yeah? Okay. Is there anyone who correct in all of the 7 question?
Saya, Bu.
Karina, oh, that's great. Thank you. So, here is the result. Every year, his family goes to Europe. So, since this one is his family, we use goes, ya, karena family-nya juga tidak disebut siapa-siapanya. And then ada yang kedua, Tammy and Jen. Like I mentioned before, these include 2 names, Tammy and Jen. So we use verb 1 with or without s ending.
No ending.
Without, yes. And then this semester doesn't finish until the end of June. Ya, so karena semesternya itu ya cuman 1 ya. So we use does not finish and finishnya tanpa ditambah ending. Okay, for the next exercise, is there anyone who want to volunteer?
Me.
Sarah, Miss.
Go on.
Lisa doesn't go to her
Good.
favorite restaurant every Sunday.
No, it's not her favorite, but it's favorite. Can you repeat after me?
Favorite.
Favorite. Yes. For the second one, maybe? The last one?
Do they sell expensive perfume?
Great. Okay, that's good, Anna. Can you guys notice which pronunciation is wrong?
Expensive?
Yes, expensive. It's not expensive, but it's expensive. Okay? Alright, maybe that's all. I'm going to give you a task later on the Google Classroom. Thank you so much for your attendance and participation today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a great day, everyone.